Nakakapagod nga bang magbigay? Pag ba nagbibigay tayo, nawawalan tayo? Paano kung sabihin ko sa inyo that there is power in giving? Would you give more? Thank you for joining me here in Joy in Me today. This is our Forward Friday. I am Chek Sai. Let's start. Giving should be an enjoyable experience. Pero bakit minsan parang hindi? This is when we start to think, teka, parang lagi na lang akong nagbibigay Lugi yata ako Or when we start to think, nakakapagod magbigay, parang nauupos ako. There are 3 mindsets that I want us to examine tonight in this Forward Friday. And hopefully, at the end of all of this, we regain back the joy of the experience of giving. The first mindset is this: I do not have to give, but I will. This mindset is a generous mindset, and it's also a decision. It is a decision that giving is going to make me a better person. Giving is an act that defines me. It also connotes freedom. Di mo kailangan gawin, pero gagawin mo. You don't have to part with things, you don't have to part with your time, you don't have to part with your talent, but you will. In the process, you learn something about yourself, or you learn something new that makes you grow as a person. Like forgoing your needs in favor of the needs of others, or thinking of others' needs first rather than yours. Or maybe discipline, because now you have to withhold things from yourself so that you can be generous. You teach yourself. And that is a joyful experience because you grow as a person. The second food for thought or mindset that we can employ in terms of giving is this: I can give, but I won't. This is when we withhold from others what they think they need or what they want, so that we can give them something of more value or what they actually need. This happens in child rearing. When we do not give in to their whims of the children, so that we can teach them about frugality or teach them how to enjoy what they already have and not think that they can keep wanting more. Or when we withhold some time from others because you want them to realize that they have to spend time with themselves as well, or that they have to be independent sometimes. Or when we do not give in to maybe a material request because you want to send them a message that whatever it is that you are enjoying, you worked hard for, and that you want them to work hard for their needs as well. In this case, kung sa una, we teach ourselves a lesson, in this one, we teach others a lesson. Again, by withholding from them what they think they need or their wants, and giving them something of more value or something that they actually need. You teach them a lesson. The third mindset is this: I am going to give more than the other person. Hindi ba nakakaupos yun? It shouldn't. Being generous should be an experience that is, nakaka-enliven sa atin, nakakabuhay sa atin, because the flow of graces or the flow of time, material things, or talent should actually go outwards talaga. Okay? When does it become nakakaupos? Or when does it become parang mali? It is when we deal with the wrong people. That is why this third mindset, I will give more than the other person, actually teaches also. It teaches us the dynamics of giving with a certain person or with a certain number, with some people. It teaches us the kind of person we are dealing with. Kapag ka nagbibigay ka ng marami, or hindi mo pinipigil yung sarili mo na ibigay yung gusto mong ibigay, and you actually are dealing with the right person, they will always reciprocate. Maybe not in the same manner that you would give, because kaya nga yun ang binibigay mo because that's something that they don't have. But they will always reciprocate with their own time, with their own resources, or maybe a service, or maybe thoughtfulness, what have you. Whatever it is that they can give on their end. Iba-iba naman tayo ng abundance. So, paano naman kapag hindi tamang tao yung kadil mo at natututunan mo na hindi pala sila yung tamang tao? They are the types of people who feels entitled. You have to give and then give and then give, and they feel like they deserve it, and they even at look lowly at the act that you are doing for them. Parang nakakaisa sila o nakakalamang sila kapag sila lagi yung tumatanggap, and they stop there. Okay? Kailangan sila lang ang nakakatanggap o nakakalamang sa relationship. This teaches us the type of person we are dealing with and the dynamics, the right dynamics of giving. So therefore, we should ease out those people who are not generous with their own kind of abundance. Again, we're not saying here that I will only give more to people who give me more. Ang sinasabi ko dito, give more without looking at what the other person is giving, but also watch out for the dynamics that it is creating. Sometimes, as in my second example, our generosity can destroy other people as well, or it gives them license to abuse our kindness. But if you are wise in using the third mindset, you would learn who to deal with. You will learn who to keep. You will learn who to give to. And they will always give back to you. Therefore, hindi ka mauupos. And that it will be just a generous, loving relationship of give and take that will nourish relationships with this type of people. The first one, I do not have to give, but I will give, teaches us a lesson of forgoing our needs in favor of others. Second, I can give, but I won't, teaches others a lesson because you're giving them what they need instead of what they want. And the third one, I'm going to give more than the other person. It is a test. It is you having the freedom to give what you want to give, but at the same time teaching you the dynamics and the type of people you are dealing with, so that you can, be wise and keep the people who you need in your life, who will nurture your life, who would be complementing your own generosity. 3 things that I hope will give us back the joy of giving again. Yung hindi tayo laging nasa edge thinking, dapat ba akong maging generous? Be generous anyway. It will teach you a lesson or two. Just be wise as you go along, because if you give more value than just what you give, ibig sabihin, yung kailangan nilang binibigay natin rather than what they want, they grow with us and we grow with them. And it becomes, again, a joyful experience, a joyful dynamics of people giving and receiving. This is going to be our last Forward Friday for the year. I hope that you learned something tonight, and I hope that you have been learning from the Forward Fridays that I have been putting out here in Joy in Me today. It has been a joyful year of being with you. I cannot believe that I started this page and I started this Forward Friday within the pandemic, but it has taught me a lot of lessons. I hope it has taught you some lessons as well. I hope to see you next year when we come back. Friday din kasi ang Pasko at ang Bagong Taon, so we will not have Forward Fridays in those Fridays. Pahinga muna tayo. I wish that you would be spending your Christmas with the people that are important to you. I hope that you spend it with the Lord, of course, because it's His birthday. And I hope that we all work for a better 2021. We're all hoping for that. We can't wait to get out of 2020, but admit it, marami tayong natutunan sa Kanya. So be grateful for that as well. This has been our Forward Friday, the last one for 2020. See you again next year. Bye.